Hi, my name is Sarah and today I'm going to be reacting to Dinosaur and Happening by AKMU. This is my first reaction to AKMU. A lot of my viewers have recommended me or requested for me to react to AKMU, so that's why I'm here. I know the song Dinosaur. You might be new to my channel, so you should know that I'm really bad at interpreting lyrics. I'm not entirely sure what they're about. I feel like Dinosaur is for sure like a metaphor for a person, because at the end it says, "If I see you again, then I'm gonna shout louder than you." So I'm assuming that it's about some kind of person. I'm not sure exactly who though, but it feels a little bit weird because it says, "In my old neighborhood, in the basement of a villa, 4 members of the family lived." Like, why do they live in the basement of a villa? Like, I'm sure there's probably some deep stuff and like scary stuff behind these lyrics. And it's really surprising because, I mean, I don't know what the lyrics mean, but the song sounds so fun and lighthearted, so I'm very interested to see this. Let's watch Dinosaur by AKMU and maybe be scarred for life. I don't know. We'll see. Oh god, Okay, this is giving me anxiety already. Okay, I'm a very anxious person. This might be a lot for me. Let's see. Oh. There's an actual dinosaur. Cute.
설계 없었던 너리기만 한 나를 벌쩍 뜨게 하는 벌쩍 뜨게 하는 벌쩍 뜨게 하는 Dinosaur. Dinosaur.
I'm very interested in this video. I'm not speaking. Okay, that's creepy. Okay.
엄마는 날 안아줘 내 목 감추는 울먹임 TV 보며 진정하라 하셨지 깜빡깜빡거리네 까만 방이 번쩍거리네 아직도 그 꿈이 생생해 무설계 없었던 너리기만 한 나를 벌쩍 뜨게 하나 벌쩍 뜨게 하나 벌쩍 뜨게 하나
Okay, so far I'm not getting too much out of the story, but I rarely ever do, so don't be surprised.
널 다시 만나면 그땐 너보다 더 크게 소리 지를래 더 크게 소리 지를래 더 크게 소리 지를래 더 크게 소리 지를래 Dinosaur
Oh, that's scary.
Dinosaur 훌쩍 내 꿈에 나온 Dinosaur 훌쩍 내 꿈에 나온 Dinosaur
Okay. Obviously, I already knew the song, as I said, so I was just kind of jamming. I really like her voice specifically. She has a beautiful voice. But his voice too. I really like their voices. They're very, very good. I'm very excited to hear the other song because this is the only song I know by AKMU, so I'm very excited to listen to another song by them. But okay, so the video. First of all, I really like the video because it's really like a short film. We have a lot of locations. We have like the outside street, we have the sea, we have her room, the apartment, his room in the apartment. We have shots in the forest as well, shots riding down the street. We have this field here, so there's really like a big production behind this video with a lot of different locations, which is really cool. I really admire that. I also really like the cinematography. I like that it's kept pretty much like a short film, not at all like a music video. I think no one is ever mouthing the lyrics or anything. My channel kind of focuses on like breaking down how music videos were shot on a technical aspect, like what they did with the camera or what they did in editing to make it look like that, not as much to delve into meanings and things like that, because I don't know, I'm not smart enough for that stuff, I feel like, so I don't really try to go there because I feel like I'm always wrong. I didn't really expect to see any actual dinosaurs in this video, just because, as I said, from the lyrics, I kind of feel like dinosaur is a metaphor or like a name for a person. Okay, so I'm gonna go on a theory here. I might be really wrong in this theory, and if I am, please let me know. That's fine. Like at first I was thinking maybe it was like an abusive kind of situation, or like someone was taking advantage of the person singing. Especially I thought it was maybe a dad, but it says the line of "every night my father tossed and turned." So that makes me think that the dad is actually also having nightmares rather than that he is the person doing the bad things. It just feels like there is a person coming in, like this family that's not supposed to be there, and they're doing things that are not supposed to happen. And so then I thought that maybe this thing coming through this gate here was like some kind of evil thing. I mean, I guess it's kind of taking them like on a journey into places that are potentially dangerous, or like maybe it's even a thing of, oh, I'm out there in the sea, if you want to see me you have to jump into the water, kind of a thing like that. I'm guessing he's getting bullied, or maybe he's like getting harassed by other people, and like the lyrics are from his perspective, talking about those bullies, and they're the dinosaur that he keeps dreaming about. Because this is the part when they say, I'm gonna scream louder than you, and he's actually screaming at them, so maybe he's trying to intimidate them, but I don't know who these people are. And he works on his computer. We never see what he does on the computer, but I'm guessing he's trying to prove maybe to her that the dinosaurs exist or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe the story, see? Oh my god, there are so many possibilities. I'm going off into theories that I don't even know if they're true. Let's say this is about like a father abusing a child in the lyrics, right? So then the video with the dinosaur thing is kind of proving to other people that there is something going on that they maybe don't believe in or can't see, but they're trying to prove it to them by gathering evidence and like showing it to them. Let me know the actual meaning and story behind it. I'm sure that I didn't get it. Yeah, so this is obviously CGI, this weird ball of fur. I thought it was gonna eat the hamster. I was very nervous. But then they're having fun with those things by the beach. But oh my god, this is so stunning. I love this location with all of this entire forest. It's so nice. The cinematography in general, it just feels so much like a short film. It's very nice. I really like this. And then we have the dinosaur, which doesn't look too real. The shadows also, it's pretty obvious that they're just added in post-production. But those things are still there. And it has like eyes, but then she turns around and they're gone. Okay, this is another theory. Maybe it's a metaphor for mental health. I don't know, any mental health issue. Like I have anxiety, especially social anxiety as well. and I'm always like thinking, oh my god, it's gonna be horrible and it's gonna be like that, and I'm gonna make a fool out of myself, I'm gonna be so embarrassing, I'm gonna fall down the stairs and I'm gonna drop my coffee, all of that stuff, like creating problems that are really there. So that's kind of like maybe the like those little balls that come in, it's like it's just in their heads, it's not really there. And that's the same with the dinosaur, like they're just imagining it, but at the same time they're trying to prove to someone else that it's a real thing. Like if you're depressed or something, people will say to you, oh, just get happy, just be happy, just get over it, you're not, like, your life isn't that bad, you're just playing the victim, or you're just exaggerating, stuff like that. But then you're trying to prove like, no, actually there's like a chemical thing in my brain that's causing this, like it's not me just choosing to do stuff, it's like real. Maybe that's another way to interpret it, I don't know. That's kind of what I thought of just now. I love all of the forest scenes, this is so cool. The smoke there, but the lighting as well. I'm assuming this is a real forest because it looks very like an expansive place. If it's a set, that would be so amazing as well. I love the lighting here in this forest. And this scene with the eye was freaking creepy. Obviously the CGI in like this animation isn't super realistic looking. I mean, I don't know how you would make a dinosaur look realistic. We all know that they don't exist. Okay, another theory could be about climate change. Like weird stuff keeps happening and they see it, but nobody believes them, so they try to prove it to others that it's real and that it's happening and that it's gonna destroy the earth, but nobody believes them, and then it starts snowing. That's just like a theory that I could come up with now, but I don't think that's what they're doing. I can't really say too much about it on a technical level because there's no any special editing going on with like trick shots where it looks like one shot or like hidden cuts. I don't think there's any green screen. Not tons of CGI or anything. I think it's only the balls of fur and then the dinosaur, which is CGI. I think it's all shot on location. I don't think that they used any sets. Maybe the apartments could be sets. I think that's probably all shot on real locations, which is really nice. I love that. It feels like a short film. I really like it. I really like some of the locations they chose. Some of the cinematography is beautiful, especially here, this entire forest scene. I love everything about this. So this is a really great video. The next song is Happening. So let me read the lyrics for that. Both of these songs have actually not that many lyrics. They're kind of short lyrically. So out of these lyrics, I'm getting kind of like a young love and them or the person singing realizing that it wasn't really meant to be. Like, I liked you and we kind of went into this too quickly and now it just hurts like hell for no reason. Like, we shouldn't have just jumped into this. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's watch and listen to Happening. Ooh, nice. Oh. Oh, I really like her voice. She has such a beautiful voice. What's happening? Huh, happening. Ah, nice. Did it say Disneyland on that sign? Ooh, that was nice. That's cool. Oh, the guitar. Sorry, didn't mean to look. Oh my god, what's happening? I keep saying that. Not on purpose. It's really catchy. I like the song. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. I never realized that. That's very cool. Okay. Oh my god. These videos are too intellectual for me. I'm sorry. I really like this song as well. It's really nice. It's kind of calming. I really like her voice. I mean, obviously his voice is great too, but she has such a gorgeous voice. I really like this moment when they go kind of deep with their voices together at the same time. Super nice. I really like the song. But the video again, oh my god, I will have to sit here for like half an hour to come up with theories. I really love this happy ending thing. Now this makes me rethink the lyrics. I mean, obviously they're like jumping back and forth. Oh no, it says Payland. I don't know why I read Disneyland. I need to go on vacation. So I feel like for her it's maybe memories that she's jumping between, but for him it feels like he's kind of jumping between life and death. I mean, that's really on the nose, I guess, because they're literally skeletons sitting in there, but I don't know really how else I would interpret it, because it can be memories. I mean, I guess you could have a memory of walking down a terrain, but then he died maybe, and then it's like he's having these memories in the afterlife, you know? Like, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm assuming is happening in the video, but I could be very wrong again. But I really like the video on like with that idea of like jumping between timelines or like whatever they're jumping between, and how they did it in this video, how they did it on like a technical level. I really like it. So we have these scenes on the train, which I really like. We don't see what's on the outside, so most likely this is a set and they're just in a studio, so the outside is just a normal studio and they use lights passing by to like mimic like trees or whatever, like covering the sun. And then for her, I'm assuming this is just a normal set that they build. So he passes by this woman, and then he later realizes that she's the love of his life, or that she means something to him at least. And he goes through to the next cart, and that's when he realizes, oh man, that's the girl. And then he runs back. So he opens this door, and then the camera zooms in, and then there's just a match cut to the camera zooming out, and the train cart is... It made me laugh a little bit just because it looks so much like Halloween, with this black fabric and the spider webs and the skeletons. I don't know what they intended with this, but if it's meant to be like a very serious thing of like this is the afterlife, it looks a little bit too Halloween-y, like too decorated for me. So that took a little bit away for me. But then we do the same thing again where the camera kind of is a little bit shaky, and then we have just a match cut to the train with all the people in it. So I'm guessing it's exactly the same card. They just change up the lighting and the set dressing. It's not even necessarily match cuts. It's just cuts between the footage of the ghost train and the real train. And then he finds her and he hugs her, but she's real. She's not a skeleton. And then in the real world, it took me a while to notice it because I thought that there was something weird, but I couldn't really see it. He's hugging a skeleton in this world. So I don't know what that means. I feel like, again, it means that she died. So I feel like she was on a date here at some point. That's why she's like all smiley and cute, and she looks like she's waiting for someone, and then she goes back to that same place later, revisiting it and like having flashbacks of all of the memories that she made there. Even though she's wearing the same outfit, so I don't know. Or maybe she's just imagining that it's happening again. I really like their videos. They provoke a lot of thoughts. I really like it, but it's hard for me because I'm sure that I'm actually missing the actual point. I like this shot. It reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. One is dead, one is alive. Maybe there's a connection there as well. I don't know. Obviously, you notice even with the same wardrobe, we know when we're in the real and not real world because the lighting is so different. All of these things is the same technique as before, kind of the camera zooming in and out and cutting in the middle of that movement. But it's still really well done. Like, just the cut in itself is pretty simple, but you have to really nail the angle that you get all of these things on, because if that angle is a little bit off, it won't look as well as it does here. But yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is a set also because there's just nothing on this side, like nothing, it's just darkness. But at the same time, that could be on purpose, because if we are in some kind of weird state of mind that we maybe are living a memory, we can't really recall all of the details outside here. It's very creative and very artistic, so there's always room for interpretation for everything. Like, even if there's nothing outside the window, there could be a purpose to, like, a point to that. Someone's walking by the lens and we used that person as a transition to the new footage, but we can already see over here, especially here, that they already cut in the new footage here. This time the camera wasn't actually in such a similar spot, but it still works because the camera is really shaky. It has like this panicked feeling about it. It's not supposed to be like a whoa, suddenly I'm here, but it's just like I need to grab something to know where I am right now. This shot, I really like this shot. So they kind of use this pillar of the new footage, but also kind of use like a wipe transition at the same time, because nothing is really here, but I really like this transition. It's really cool. I love this shot too. The lighting is beautiful on her, but also the depth of field is pretty. I really like this as well with the water. I mean, you can kind of see that she's not really in this frame, because here the people that are walking behind her, just in between her hair, there's no blur. First she transforms and then the background changes. So I'm assuming that they shot it separately. They shot her on green screen or something, once with this outfit and then once with this outfit doing the same movement. And then they shot the background once with this light and once with this light, and then they just kind of dissolved all of it. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. I could be wrong though. But I really like this edit. So here we have the same thing with, like, the camera does a slow zoom out, but then they invert the colors for 2 frames. Then they cut to the new footage, but the colors are still inverted, and then they remove that color correction, so it looks kind of like a flash is happening. That was my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to get into meanings, but as I said, I feel like I'm just not smart enough to grasp the subtext and all of the metaphors that are in there. Please let me know what it all means. I would be really interested. I really like their songs and videos. I really do like that their videos kind of make you think so much about what it means, because that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for me to like guess what they're trying to say, but I feel like there's an explanation out there and I'm so far away from it that I'm kind of like shy to put it out on the internet for people to see, because I don't want anyone to think I'm stupid, but at the same time I'm calling myself stupid. Oh my god. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. Please let me know what other songs by AKMU you want me to react to. And as always, a huge thank you goes to all of my patrons, especially Isabel, Pineapple Senpai, Heiho, Jho, Adorisi, Filippo, Doug, Anis, and Fabian for supporting me. Oh my god, I went through it in one take. I'm so proud of myself. If you're interested in checking out my Patreon, it's linked in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.